Now we go to question 1 of practice set 3.5. They have given triangle XYZ similar to triangle LMN. Write the corresponding angles of the two triangles and also write the ratios of the corresponding sides. So if you remember the angles, they will be congruent to each other. How do I write the angles? They have said triangle XYZ and triangle LMN. So directly when I write, I can write here angle X, the first alphabet here and the first alphabet here, angle L. So angles will be equal to each other. Second alphabet here and second alphabet here, that is angle Y is equal to angle M. Third alphabet here and third alphabet here, that is angle Z is equal to angle N. What are these now? Corresponding angles of similar triangles. They ask corresponding angles of two triangles and also the ratios of the corresponding sides. Now corresponding sides. So how to write? XY upon LM. So we write here XY upon LM. These were the first two alphabets. Now second two alphabets YZ and MN is equal to YZ upon MN. And the first and last alphabet, So XZ upon LN. So here we write XZ upon LN. What are these? Corresponding sides of similar triangles. So this was question 1. Now we see question 2. What are they saying? In triangle XYZ, XY equal to 4 centimeter, YZ is 6 centimeter, XZ is 5 centimeter. Triangle XYZ is similar to triangle PQR and PQ is 8 centimeter. Then find the lengths of the remaining sides of triangle PQR. So how to do? First they have given that triangle XYZ similar to triangle PQR, that we write. Now we know the sides, right? Some of the sides they have given, no angles are given. So we can write the ratios of the corresponding sides. So XY upon PQ, XY upon PQ is equal to YZ upon QR is equal to YZ upon QR is equal to XZ upon PR. XZ upon PR. Now let us see what are the values given here. XY is 4. So in place of XY I write 4. Next they have said YZ is 6. So in place of YZ I write 6. Also they have said XZ is 5. In place of XZ I write 5. What else have they given? PQ is 8 centimeters. So PQ is here. I write here 8. Any other lengths are given? No. So we have to find these two lengths. We don't know what it is. So QR will be written as it is. PR will be written as it is. Now we take these two. That is 4 upon 8 equal to 6 upon QR. So I can write therefore 4 upon 8 is equal to 6 upon QR. I can write it the opposite way now. That is 6 upon QR is equal to 4 upon 8. Right? Now what I will do? I want to find what is QR. So 6 I have to take on the other side. So when I take 6 here, it will multiply with 8. When I take 6 here, what remains up? 1 upon QR is equal to 4 upon 8 into 6. Now 4 goes in 8 2 times, right? So I have here 1 upon QR is equal to, okay, here also 1 is remaining upon 2 into 6, that is 12. Now if I take the reciprocal, what happens? I get QR is equal to 12. Reciprocal is what? QR upon 1. QR upon 1 is QR and 12 upon 1 is 12. Therefore, we get that QR is equal to 12. We have got one value. Now, I also have to find what is PR. Now, I can't take 2 because here also unknown, here also unknown. So, what do? I take 4 upon 8 is equal to 5 PR. So, I write here 4 upon 8 is equal to 5 upon PR. Now, how you cross multiply? We can cross multiply here. 4 into PR is equal to 5 into 8. Now, I don't want 4 here, so 4 I bring this side. PR is equal to 5 into 8 upon 4. 4 comes to the denominator. Now 4 goes in 8 2 times. Therefore, PR is equal to 4 is going in 8 2 times. So 4 is cancelled. What is left? 5 into 2. That is 10. Therefore, PR is equal to 10. So we got QR is 12 and PR is 10. So that was what we had to find, the lengths of the remaining sides of triangle PQR. QR is 12 and PR is 10.